Hey, don't listen to these two dorkwads. I'm the real show.
I have them on my...
It should really be called Bear and Things. So tune in every week and watch me,
He's
the
kind of
real
boring,
action.
actually.
Who?
Isn't this cool? Ooh. This is what happens near the end of the world. You lose, like, sense of boundaries and space and things. Yeah. Ooh. Yes, and isn't that awesome? Yes, I am drama.
Plenty of drama here.
Plenty of drama.
Well,
Here we go. Magic will ensue. The Maoist bear will appear. Yeah! That was great. I have to move the street. Yeah, I want to do that again.
Attention! If you or loved one was diagnosed with messed up feel-me-ova, then you may be entitled to financial compensation. This disease occurs when a night of fun and drinking turns into a night of abuse at the hands of others. We promise to find the bastards that messed you up and sue the pants off them. Don't let this disease leave you broke and in the gutter. Call today and get the compensation you deserve.
Well, hello there, little Canadian person. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fine, eh?
Oh, you're one of those Asters. Haha. You aren't also one of those French Canuckers. We don't let them in here.
No, I'm not of French heritage.
Good. Now, in order for you to come into the great kingdom of Vermont, we have to inspect what you got in your car.
Okay.
Make sure you didn't bring in any contraband. What's that you got there on the dash? Is that weed?
Yes, I have about half an ounce for my personal use.
That's cool. Half the state smokes weed here. It's all good. Is that a firearm you got there?
You got me there. I got a semi-automatic rifle in the back with about 5 clips.
Ah, no problema. Everybody hunts here. But you might want to take a stop at Wright's Army Surplus and pick up some heavy stuff, because there's some big old nasty critters in the woods here.
Thanks for the advice. I just might do that.
But wait, what's that funny bottle on your seat?
This? Just some maple syrup from my hometown.
You slimy illegal bastard! You are trying to smuggle maple syrup into Vermont. The #1 finest syrup maker in the whole United States and in the world. That's it. I mean, who do you think you are? We're going to have to cuff you and deport you. Case closed.
Hi there, I'm Mr. Bear, and I'm the director of Tales of Vermont. People ask me all the time, what's it like to work with a unique talent like Captain Salty? All I can say is, it's different than anything I've experienced before.
Car pulls up. Well, hello there, little Canadian person. How are you today?
Yeah, he's really special. Yeah, can't wait to film episode 2.
Here, do a magic trick again. See, I'm gonna do it again. Come back, Mr. Malice Bear. Oh, come back, come back. You're not helping me here, Miss Camera Lady. Look. Whoa, there he is again. It's amazing. How's that work? I'll tell you how it works. Do this. You cover him up with stuff. Let me fuss with his down there area. There we go. He's invisible. Where could he be? Except for the arm part there. Alright, your arm. This is how you do magic. Wait, you need to cover the rest of it. It's not working. It doesn't work. I'm just gonna do this trick. Look it, my hand even disappears. Ah, where'd my arm go? Yeah. I must be one of them proctologists or something. Whoa. Yeah. I work at the Nelson farm. Whoa. There it goes. Yeah, where'd that go? Yeah, there we go. We're having fun anyway. Yes, well, we put on my doctoral thing. And I can go and like, yeah, you need a cow? That's how you have a cow when you want. Well, your cow's here. That's how it works here on the farm. You're a good cow. Play a good cow. Yes, he does. What are you doing? Stop doing that. We're just friends.
Follow us to the cocaine bar and the LSD island.
Reality is slipping. She's buzzing in my mind. The tiny creature screaming in my brain. The change will come in time. What am I becoming? No one can tonight. I was bitten on the death by the Spanish fly. Call it what you want, babe. Find out what you need. My wings will take you far from this place. So come and grip the hold of me. Now I can't control her. Okay then. I think we'll do some weird stuff up here. Bye, Mr. Coffee Stealer. Don't steal any more coffee. Okay then. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed. This is just... What is this about? Yeah, Violet.
Where's his friend? Good Malice Bear.
Good evening and welcome to a Barely the News Extra Edition. The long-anticipated movie The Dark Knight Rises opened recently to box office exceeding $160 million. Here to give an in-depth review of the film is my own son and cub reporter, Junior Bear. Junior?
Okay, I went and I saw that movie, The Dark Knight Rises. And it's all about Batman, but Batman don't want to be Batman anymore, and that's kind of funny. And then he meets, like, girls and stuff, you know, and one's like a burglar, and the other one's like rich lady, and he kind of likes them both, and he don't know what to do. But he just kind of smooches them anyway. And then he has to worry about this really bad guy who comes to town named Bane. Bane guy, he's coming to town, and he's doing bad things. He's hurting people, and he's robbing things like the stock market, and then he's even mean to the police, and he makes them get all trapped underground. That's when the Batman decides he gotta do something about it. But the only thing that happens is the Batman goes and he gets beat up by Bane, and he gets taken prisoner and thrown down a deep well. It's terrible. And I got really tense about that, and I had to go on out and get something from the lobby. You know, I had to get me like a little jujube, because if you have a little jujube, you can kind of chew on that, and it kind of relieves the stress. So that's what I did. I got some jujubes. When I got back, Batman had escaped, and he was just rallying everybody into a big fight with the evil guy. And then he found out, like, one of them girls wasn't so nice, and that the one he thought was really a cook was really, like, very nice. And she helps him, and they all get helped, and lots of things happen, and a big whopping fight hits, and everything goes to heck and back, and Batman saves the day, and that's really what's important, isn't it, anyway? Thank you.
Thank you, Junior. That was very insightful. And to all of you out there, keep on going to the movies. Good night.
Cat scratching at the door. He wants to come in here. The door is closed because I got my air conditioner on. I got my air conditioner low. My apartment is hotter than yours. I've been here 10 years. I finally found a good job. Took advantage of a sale on the smallest size they made. Pulled in the TV and the DVD. Little bit of heaven in the middle of a fiery hell. I live in a cool world. I live in a cool world. I live in a cool world. I live in a cool world.
Take it easy over there. Bye. Bye. Yeah, this will end up in the show. Yes, I'm kind of... Sit up straight. You can't not, you know? Don't take after the people you've replaced. You can sit. Look at him. Yeah, okay, just like Video Vixen. Totally there. Yep, how you doing? So, whoa, I look all misty. Is that just me? Oh, in the spaceship, all by myself with the messed up bear. Everybody loves the bear. You love the bear? I shouldn't do harm to the... Sit up, man, come on. It ain't that bad. Oh, he's just being recalcitrant. You know how they be. Well...
It's once more time for the Academy Awards. Here's our own Junior Bear to tell us who's gonna win Best Picture. Junior?
Thanks, Dad. You know, there was a lot more nominees this year, and it made a real problem for me because I don't have enough money to go to every last movie. So I had to pick the ones I thought that were really gonna win. The first film they nominated was one called Amour. Well, Amour means love. And I was afraid that would mean that there would be sex in that movie. And then I talked to my dad, and he said it was all about old people. And he said it might scar me for life if I saw old people having sex. So I didn't go to that one. Next was a movie called Beasts of the Southern Wild. I looked everywhere to find out where that was playing, and I couldn't find a play in any place. And I asked all my friends, and I said, did anybody go see that movie? And everybody said, no, they did not see that movie. So I didn't go to that one either. Then there was the one called Silver Lining Playbooks. And it had nothing to do with sports. In fact, I was told it was a chick flick. So I said, no, not going to no chick flicks. So pass on that one too. Then we get to The Life of Pi. Now, I heard this was about a boy and his tiger. And I thought, how could that be good if it's a tiger? They should have had a boy and his bear. That would have made more sense. And I couldn't go to a movie that didn't make sense like that. You know what I mean? Finally, I found a movie I could go to called Argo. Argo's about a bunch of people who are trying to get out of Iran, and they're hiding in the Canadian embassy, and then they're trying to make a phony film. I found this very unbelievable. So, I don't like that one. I don't think it will win. Next movie is called Les Miserables. This is a movie where everybody sings and is unhappy and they're in France. I don't think that can win either. People unhappy in France doesn't sound like something the Academy really wants to vote for. Next is the movie Django Unchained. This is a movie about a slave who's trying to win his freedom by helping a white bounty hunter catch people. This is really strange one, and I don't think slave people ran around doing this at all. But it had lots of fun scenes in it, and there's a chance it might win, but I don't really think it'll win because I don't really think it was the best film, but it was the best one for shooting people, I think, really. Next up is that Zero Dark 30. Now, I was all enthused about this because I thought we were going to have a lot of action with special forces and things like that. But you know what? Most of the movie followed this one girl around forever and a day and watching her get shot at and stuff like that by terrorists. And really not that much happened until the very end when the helicopters came in and shot Bin Laden. Now, oops, I gave away the ending. Oh well, but I don't think it's going to win anyway, so it's okay. And last but not least, we have my personal pick for Best Picture of the Year. And that is the movie Lincoln. I mean, how can this one lose? It has everything going for it. It has war. It has peace. It has a president. A famous president who even has his own holiday and stuff. And, you know, people still remember him and they quote him and do all sorts of things and he says famous things and he looks really famous. And I really think it was very good. And I really wish they had nominated Batman or the Avengers, but they didn't. And so I think Lincoln's the next best thing. So I think that's going to be the one that wins the Academy Award. Well, that's it. But before I go, I just want to tell you one thing. It really doesn't matter who wins the Academy Award. What really matters is that you get yourself down to the movie theater, get yourself that giant tub of popcorn, that extra large Coke, and maybe some candies or ice cream, and really enjoy yourself, because that's what life is all about. Thank you.
Thank you, Monty.
So, we can do some random bits. Okay, this is something you wear on your head. You wear it on your head, like so. You put it on, and then, yeah, you don't have to, yeah, don't turn over to him. He's just sad. Being all withdrawn, having issues. You know, like everybody sits in that chair, gotta have issues for some reason. Don't know why. Just comes with the territory. That looks awesome. Come on, Bear. Turn around. Let's be buddies. Come on, let's sing. I'm sorry, things are not going so good. Things are not going so good for me today. Yeah, one.
This is a special edition of Pope Center with your host, Mr. Bear.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Bear, and along with me tonight is my color commentator, Ed Fishcake. Once again, it's time to pick a new pope. That veritable Super Bowl of religious events, the Conclave, is back on for 2013. Yes, the last two conclaves have strayed from tradition and picked some rather unusual candidates. First, a cardinal from Poland, and now one from Germany who has resigned early. What do you think, Ed? Do you think this year's conclave will stay the traditional route, or will we see some real wild cards come into play?
Yes, Bear Boy, and I couldn't be more excited. I see nothing but a rock'em sock'em drag-out fight to the finish for this one.
Well, Ed, why don't you run down some of the front runners for us, and let's check the old odds.
Hard to say. It could be anybody's ball game. The Catholic Church has been stressing the conservative, yet there are some up-and-comers from the third world that could take the prize. Well, home court advantage you would think would favor an Italian cardinal, and probably one of the front runners there is Gianfranco Ravisi, or as we call him here, just Guido. He's been in the old Vatican culture ministry for years, but his lack of offense at the pulpit will probably hold him back. The Catholic Church has been seeking an inspirational leader, and they just didn't get it out of the last guy, and I think they want one that will really shine this time round.
Is there a possibility for an American pope?
Well, Timmy Boy Dolan would be the front runner there, having been the big head honcho in New York for some time now. He's got a lot of humor, got a lot of pizzazz, but I fear that most of the other cardinals would be jealous of a possible superpower pope.
What about someone from the third world where the Catholic base has been growing substantially?
Well, we got some issues there, but we got a couple of possibles here. João Braz de Avis from Brazil, we just call him Joey, has brought a lot of fresh air into the church, but he's a big friggin' liberal, and they don't like that in Vatican City. Then you got Peter Turkson of Ghana. Well, Petey boy, he's big on the justice and peace. He's been running that bureau for the Vatican for some time, quite the defender of the faith, but maybe a little too overzealous in the fact that he has criticized the Muslims and caused major issues for the church.
What else we got coming out of the not-so-third world?
Well, you got that Marc Ouellet from Canada, but the only one that'd be happy with him being pope would probably be Celine Dion. Then you have what might be a compromise candidate in Peter Erdo from Hungary. A lot of guys like him, and he gets along well with the African leaders, but I fear the Italians will just see him as not strong enough on the doctrine. But before I go, let me say one last thing here, Bear Boy. It's just really anybody's game. There's zillions of candidates and hundreds of cardinals, and I think we're going to have one hell of a conclave. And all I can say right now is let's let that white smoke fly.
I'm with you there. Okay, everybody. Tuesday the conclave starts. It's anybody's game. Can't wait to see who's victor. Till then, this has been Mr. Bear and my partner, Ed Fishcake, signing off for Pope Center.
Any chance you're gonna do me an original, Chris? Make up one. They were gonna write a song about Randy Travis for me.
now, but at some point. And I want to do roll. I thought we were doing the original.
Hey, shut the door, original.
This is awesome. Get it? Yeah!
Travis LeBlancadonk on the drums and vocals. People, I don't know where he's from.
That was Murray.
Introduce yourself, young man. Your sound.
Music news of the week.
On the other hand,
That was incredible. You guys, you wrote that song just now for the show.
On the spot.
Just now. That was unbelievable. Yep. ZZ Top and Step. You might as well shave your beards, boys. This trio done got you whipped. Whipped down to nothing. Yeah, Dusty. Go gamble some more, boy. Love you guys.
This is an urgent Pope Center update with Mr. Bear. Well, we're back with a wrap-up of Conclave 2013. I'm Mr. Bear, your host, and this is my partner, Ed Fishcake. It seems after only 5 ballots, the white smoke was flying and we got a new pope. What are your thoughts on that, Ed?
Holy guacamole, Bear Boy, we got us one hell of a pope this time round. Jorge Mario Bergoglio of Argentina has been named Pope Francis I. He's our first Latino pope. Apparently, the Third World rose up and kicked some Italian booty, and that's why we got this shocker on in there. He's a Jesuit, you know. Jesuits are one of the largest groups in the Catholic Church. They are known as God's Marines, you know, the guys that hit the beach first and start a converting. And I think we see a real theme here of extra converting in the old Third World. They take vows of poverty, and I could see some major budget cut in the old Vatican future. And though this guy seems like a real nice one on the outside, he's already made a few statements against gay marriage, denouncing it as an attempt to destroy God's plan. So anyone who believes that the turmoil in the church has ended with this vote is in for a big shocker as we move into a new era with Pope Francis. Bear?
Wow, Ed, that's a lot for us to contemplate. And I've just had delivered to me the first edict of the Pope. Shall we read it? It says, "To all you folk at Barely Entertainment who decided to do a show on us, you're all condemned straight to hell. Love, Pope Francis." With that, I bid you a good night and see you at the next conclave.
Yeah. What? That wasn't funny? Here. There you go. We're gonna drop the bear. Yeah, we did. We dropped the bear. We're gonna examine the bear, see why he's sad. Okay then. Why are you sad, bear? He's just sad because. He doesn't look sad. Is that a smile? Or is that just bad Fred? I think his issue is he's knackerless. I'm sad to have no knackers. I'm unable to do any whackers with no knackers at all. Yeah, sing it. Boom. I'm hitting him in his butt. There he went. He fell. Boom. Whoa. Yeah, Akibaro. Holly Akibar. No candy bars for you. Do you have a copy of Into the World? Do you? Maybe not. There are only 5 copies left. You can have one if you write it. I don't know what to do. It's just like I'm all lonely. I don't even have any stuff. I don't know. He fell. He's over there. Oh, no,
It's nice to say, well, what's
your old pal Goober, here to tell you about the strange and mysterious origins of peanut butter. Peanuts originated in South America, where they basically grew wild. But what is really interesting is the very first peanut butter was found in a mummy and was dated at 950 BC. The mummy belonged to a Nazca Indian in Peru. Why the Indians started to make peanut butter is unknown. What is known is that the Indians were in contact with another group of Indians known as the Mayans. They are the ones that built all those temples in the jungle that seem to be tracking events in outer space. They also made a lot of strange drawings that have made some speculate that they were in contact with alien beings. And so you say, what the Mayans didn't affect the Nazca. Well, it sort of did. Out in the Peruvian desert is a place called the Plains of Nazca. And these same Indians made huge pictures there, and what looks like a runway that can only be seen if you are flying. So were the Nazca Indians influenced by alien beings when they created peanut butter? No one can say for certain. But there is one thing we can say for sure. The Nazca Indians made their peanut butter from a type of peanut found nowhere else in the world. It is higher in omega-3 than any other peanut, making it a veritable superfood. Believe it or nuts.
Was a woman who worked for all her fame, but freedom lost it all in a single day. Now I wish I could have seen her face, but I let those times go to waste. Now there's no in the city without wine. Yeah, there's no beauty in this city without wine. Closed her eyes, she gave the city its life. But when freedom opened her eyes, the grapes had all gone dry. Now how sweet would be the victory of a fight for the line. there's no beauty in the city without wine. Yeah, there's no beauty in the city without wine. Held her last breath the hour the war began, and freedom couldn't understand the greed inside of man. And freedom marched to her tune with the end close at hand. Now there's no the city without wine. Yeah, there's no beauty in the city without wine. Yeah, there's no beauty in the city without wine.
We're what? We're cold? Not really? Okay then. This is just interstitial material. Yeah, it's the stuff between your scar and your other scar. Wow, he's giant. He's big. He's 90 feet tall. You want to know what bears actually poop? Have you ever seen bear poop? Well, we're going to show you what bear poop. All right, that's enough. Now get out of here. Come back. Come on, Osito. Beer time. You